In the middle of nowhere, Whitley County, surrounded by cornfields, lies this: the old Jefferson Center School. Yes, I am using a screwdriver as a microphone. Let's ignore it. I personally know a lot about this school because my dad went to elementary school there, and the school is literally like 2 minutes from where I live, so I see it more often than I don't. It feels like for a while, people in the Whitley County community saw this school and this monument as just taking up space. It was just a building with broken windows that high school kids would break into for fun. I was just really curious to find information from my community about what happened to this school. When I tried to research the school online, I found very little information, very little pictures, very little anything on the Jefferson Center School, which is kind of weird. I feel like there would be more of a trail that would lead me to the answer that I'm trying to find, but there was nothing. So I really took my investigative journalism skills seriously and tried to find as much information as possible. The only thing I found was that there was rumors of a Baptist church buying it after it was abandoned for a while, but I didn't find any solid evidence until I looked up the tax information. I am not a girl who claims to be able to read these type of tax information documents. I am just going to tell you what I interpreted from what I found. So in October of 1996, I found that Jefferson Civil Township sold the school or the property to Roanoke Baptist Church. I don't know what split 8.801A means. From what I can interpret here, it looks like Jefferson Township sold it to the Baptist Church. To find more information, because I felt like I still didn't have the answers I wanted, I went to the Whitley County Historical Museum in downtown Columbia City. At the museum, I met with this guy named Aaron Matthew. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm so sorry. I also didn't get like a full body clip of him, just this sideway creepy one, but he was a great help, and I apologize, Aaron. In the museum, there is so many file cabinets, and I just imagine that they're all full of like information, secret information. That's what I like to think. But he pulled out some information on Jefferson Center School for me, and I flipped through it. A lot of the information I found was about class reunions. There wasn't really any information on who bought it, who is currently living there, which is what I really wanted to find. I did find a wedding invitation, which was interesting, in March 26th of 1932, which is almost too long to imagine in my brain. I found this old letter. I don't know exactly if there was a date on it, but the handwriting alone, I want anybody to tell me if they can read this cursive. Like, how were people writing back in the day? That's crazy to me. The museum had this whole shrine that was dedicated to the old Columbia City High School, which is really interesting. If you ever get the chance to go, I think it is really cool. For my investigation, I actually went to the school and tried to knock on the door to talk to the people who now live there, and I was only greeted with an adorable border collie. For more information, if you want to visit the Whitley County Museum in Columbia City, I think it's a great resource. Aaron was very helpful to me. He helped me find a lot of information. If you are curious about the history on that school, I would recommend going there and asking questions.